Hey y'all, Future Deb here. I wanted to take a quick minute to explain what's been going on behind the scenes. Originally, I had planned to put out a new video every Monday evening. That was the goal. But you know how life is. Sometimes, for all the planning you can do, things change. I had a pre-planned trip with my granddaughter. More on that's coming soon. And right about the time I thought everything was running smooth and I was gonna get things accomplished, I managed to fall and break my wrist. So that's what's been going on. I am sorry I haven't had a video to put out the last couple weeks. I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for sticking with me. I've got a really special one for you today with Veterans Day right around the corner. So grab yourself a cup of hot tea or coffee or whatever your drink of choice is. Kick your feet up and get good and relaxed and enjoy. They call it Old Glory, the Stars and Stripes, the flag of the United States of America. For 2.5 centuries, it stood as a symbol of freedom, not just for a nation, but for the people who've carried it into every battle, every storm, and every hope for tomorrow. Hey, y'all. I'm having a cozy day in the studio today. It's a little dreary outside, but I'm working on a very special project. I want to talk to you today about, first of all, our flag. You know, each of its 50 stars shines for one of us, for every state in this great union. But together, they remind us that we are stronger when we stand side by side. Those stars speak of unity, of dreams that stretch from ocean to ocean, from heart to heart. And the stripes, 13 of them, tell a story written long ago by those who dared to believe that liberty was worth the risk. 13 small colonies, bound not by power, but by purpose. Red and white lines woven through our history like threads of courage and conviction. When you look at that flag, you don't just see fabric and color. You see the blood of sacrifice, the light of hope, and the steadfast blue of justice that still watches over us all. So let's talk about the colors. Every color in our flag tells a story. Red, the color of courage and sacrifice. It reminds us of the strength it takes to stand firm when the cost is high. Our veterans, they had plenty of that downrange. But courage doesn't mean you come home without scars. Too many fight a silent battle with trauma and moral injury, and today we are still losing roughly 17 veterans every day to suicide. That should stop us all in our tracks. And here comes white, the color of purity and purpose. It speaks of the hope that our ideals will stay true. Faith, honesty, and the enduring belief that light will always outshine the darkness. But the path back for our veterans can also be confusing. Forms, wait lists, long drives, and that feeling that asking for help might cost their pride or career. The stigma is real, and so are the obstacles, especially in places where help is miles away or never offered at all. Next, we have blue, the color of justice, perseverance, and unity. It's the calm beneath the storm, the watchful strength that keeps us moving forward together and reminds us that no one who wears the uniform should ever sleep in their car. That care shows up where they are, in clinics, on video, at a local telehealth station, that we walk with them long enough for their hope to take root. Next, black. I chose black for the base of this painting, not because it's a color found on the flag itself, but because it's seen in the hearts of those who have carried its weight home. the nights that don't end, the paperwork that doesn't make sense, the appointments that are too far, too late, or just too hard to ask for. It stands for the struggle that follows service, the battles fought in silence, the memories that linger, and the courage it takes to keep living when the war is over. When these colors come together, they form more than a banner. They form a living symbol of who we are. A people bound by courage, guided by hope, strengthened by struggle, and held together by faith. Now I'll bring you around here and show you up close a little bit. And as these colors meet, they push, they resist, and then eventually they find a pattern. And that's often how healing looks. Messy, slow, beautiful in motion. Today, this piece honors every veteran still finding their footing, and every hand that reaches out to steady them. Hey, Mama, you gonna say hi to everybody? Don't knock it over. Let's see if we can get the babies to come out and play. Huh? Maybe our friends would like to see the babies come out and play. Come on, let's see. Come here, babies. While we watch the babies, who look like they might settle back down for a nap, I wanted to tell you why I felt drawn to create this painting after an afternoon of scrolling on social media. I came across a post, really more of an ad, for a semi-private room for rent. It said the rent included meals, snacks, cable, streaming, computer access, even rides to the doctor, and for VA visits. I thought it sounded like an incredible opportunity for someone in need. But the comments, they broke my heart. People were throwing shade, saying things like they're just trying to rip vets off. And I thought surely they didn't read the whole post. That seemed like an awful lot of care and help to offer. So I did something I very rarely do. I left a comment. I said, to all the naysayers, I'm sure you didn't read the entire ad. And if the gal who posted sees this, DM me. I think I can help. Well, I never heard back from her, but I was curious enough to look the place up. And that's when I found out it was a local project for vets, a place built to give veterans a home, meals, rides, and the support they deserve. It reminded me just how beautiful it is when a community steps up together. People always say the government should help, but really, we should help each other. That's where the real change begins. I kept thinking about all of this, and I felt like I needed to do something. I just didn't know what yet. Aren't you adorable? Aren't you adorable? Then I remembered the tagline for my channel. That every mile has a story, and every story can become art. And that's when it hit me. I wanted to paint the veteran struggle. to make a visual representation of what they carry, what they fight, and what they overcome. So that's what this pour is all about. As the paint moves across the canvas, I'm thinking about that struggle. The weight that so many veterans carry quietly. Some colors represent the battles they fought, both seen and unseen. Others show the hope that still shines through it all. Every swirl, every flow is part of that story. A story of strength, sacrifice, and healing. This painting isn't meant to be perfect. It's meant to be honest, just like their journey. You guys are adorable. Do you know how difficult you make filming? Huh? Are you going to have a fight with your mama? Huh? This little girl is just a little over 3 weeks old and full of spunk, while her hours older big brother naps peacefully in the pen. Looks like Miss Girl might be trying some food out. She has indeed decided to start eating puppy food. How adorable. I guess tomorrow I'm going to have to line the play area with puppy pads because Mama ain't going to keep doing duty now. Well, I guess it's official. Once Minnie got her first taste of chicken, Mama Missy's retirement papers were filed. You know, that's kind of how life works, isn't it? We pour out what we have, and we nurture what's growing, and when it's time, we step back and let new life take a bite out of the world. Go ahead, you can help. This painting, this whole project, reminded me how much strength and love there is in serving others. Every act of care matters. Every bit of giving leaves a mark. And sometimes, even when the paint runs thin or the plans change midstream, God still finds a way to turn it into something beautiful. Thanks for spending a little time here with me on Backroads Art with Deb. Remember, every mile has a story, and every story can become art.
Some days there will be a storm and nights will feel so long, but I will reach for you, Lord, until my fears are gone. Oh, yeah. My hand, I know what today will bring, for I don't know your plan, but with a servant's humble heart, I will lend a hand. My heart, my everything, for to you they belong. My solemn praise and worship made into a song.